Hey everybody, it's Richard Oceguera with Richard Oceguera Coaching, and this is this week's edition of Questions That Savvy Business Owners Ask Me. And I'm really excited to have with me an awesome dude, an amazing business coach, Gary Montalvo. I just like saying your last name.
Montalvo.
It's regal. It is very regal. Yeah. So, Gary, I know that networking and leadership actually go hand in hand. In fact, the whole way that I developed my original list, if you will, my network, was through volunteering and taking on leadership roles and then using those skills in my own business later. So what is your take on that? How can business owners not just network, but actually learn and exhibit leadership through their networking?
That's a really great question. So if you think of a leader is someone who's in contribution. They are out to make sure that other people are winning and that the team as a whole is being taken care of. So if you bring that to networking, imagine the networking event as your team. And you walk in and it's your job to make sure that everybody's winning.
Wow.
So instead of you being focused on you getting the leads that you need, maybe an approach you take is, let me make sure that everyone else has the leads that they need, and that I'm being a connector and making sure that everybody's winning.
Yeah.
When you do that, first of all, I found that it frees me up from having to be in the room worried about who am I going to meet, and am I being the right way, all of that stuff that gets in our head when we're networking, which I'm sure Richard talks to you about all the time. But it's more fun for me personally, and I start to become a leader in the room. People start to see me as a connector. People start to see me as a go-to person. And that just elevates me, it elevates my brand, and I get to make a difference while I'm doing it.
Wow. There's like 15 topics in just what he just said right now. So I think for me, the thing I want to take away from this is, and I have talked about this with some of my clients, be a leader in the room and focus on the other people. And that takes the pressure off of you to try to make something happen. So connecting other people, being a connector, is being a leader. Awesome. So what's one action people can take now when they go networking? Put that into practice.
So when you meet someone, find out who they need to meet.
Okay.
Get invested in who they're looking to meet. Ask them, and then go through your Rolodex or who else have you met in that event, and then just go over and introduce them.
All right. So you heard it. Gary is an expert. And Gary, thank you for being with me tonight.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, that's this week's edition of Questions That Savvy Business Owners Ask Me. And until next time, be connected. Bye.